All right, let's talk about an OpenAI announcement that seriously flew under the radar for most people. But honestly, it's a total game changer. This isn't about some new model, it's a fundamental shift in how we interact with technology itself. OpenAI's new app directory is basically turning ChatGPT into the operating system for your entire digital life.
You know, this quote from Sam Altman just nails it. For years, we've used ChatGPT to ask for information, right? For ideas, for drafts, for knowledge. But now the platform is evolving. It's not just a place to think anymore, it's a place to do.
So what does this actually look like for you? Well, think about it. The old way was you'd brainstorm something cool in ChatGPT, and then you'd have to jump over to a bunch of other apps to actually get it done. Not anymore. Now your daily tools, Spotify, Canva, Uber, they're all part of the conversation. You can go from an idea to a finished design, a booked flight, or even a meal on its way, and you never have to leave the chat.
Okay, let's get into the nuts and bolts of this, because the tech that makes this all happen is the real story here. This is so much more than just a simple API connection.
It's all powered by something called the Model Context Protocol, or MCP. The best way to think of it is like a universal translator. See, before MCP, ChatGPT needed custom code to talk to every single app's unique API. But now, it's proactive. If you tell it, hey, book me a flight to Miami for under $300, and you have both Expedia and Booking.com connected, it will go out, check both of them on its own, compare the prices, and then bring you the best option. You're not managing apps anymore, you're just having a conversation.
Now, I know what you're probably thinking. What about security? And you're right to ask. OpenAI has really built this with a security-first mindset. You grant very specific, very limited permissions, like, say, read-only access to just one folder in your Google Drive. You can see exactly what each app is allowed to do right in your settings. And, the most important part, you can revoke that access instantly with a single click. You have total visibility and total control.
All right, now for the fun part. Let's see how this actually transforms the apps you're already using every single day. This is where the theory gets real.
So take Apple Music. What's the old way? You open the app, you search Focus Playlist, you scroll through dozens of options, and you kind of guess which one fits your vibe. The new way? You paste a paragraph from a blog post you're writing and just ask for a matching playlist. The AI analyzes the tone, the mood, and builds a perfect playlist that's then saved directly to your library. Zero searching, zero scrolling, zero guessing. And what about Canva? Look, ChatGPT's built-in image generator is cool, but it spits out a flat PNG file. If you want to change the font or move something, you're pretty much starting over. The Canva integration is a completely different beast. It creates a professional-grade, multi-layer, fully editable design template. You can jump right into the Canva editor and tweak every single element. You're going from an idea to a totally editable graphic in under a minute. It's wild. Now this one points to a massive shift in marketing. The era of just trying to rank number one on Google is, well, it's over. The new currency is AI-driven brand advocacy. Think about it. Millions of people are getting answers from chatbots now. And if your brand isn't being mentioned in those conversations, you're invisible. SEO platforms like SEMrush are already tracking your AI visibility score to show you exactly how often ChatGPT recommends you versus your competitors. Oh, and if you use Notion, this is going to save you so many hours. You can take a completely chaotic jumble of research notes, just links and random thoughts, and ask ChatGPT to turn it into a perfectly structured Notion database. It automates all that tedious grunt work. And what's really cool is if it finds something ambiguous, it's transparent about it. It'll either ask you for clarification or just make a smart guess and leave a little note for you. And this last one just brilliantly illustrates the bigger trend. With a no-code tool like Lovable, you can describe a landing page in a single sentence, and within 90 seconds, you get a link to a functional, editable web prototype. The entire app building workflow, which used to be hours and hours of coding, is now collapsing into a single conversation.
But this whole new ecosystem isn't just about making you more productive. No. It's also opening up entirely new ways for creators to actually get paid for their work.
One of the most exciting things popping up is this create-to-earn model. On platforms like AI Master Pro, you can turn your AI creations, whether it's stunning visuals or unique characters, into a real source of income. When other people use your work, either by downloading it or unlocking the prompt you used, you get paid. It's a system designed to build a passive income stream right from your own creativity. And it's really a blueprint for the new economy that's forming on this platform. Okay, so let's zoom out for a second and really understand the massive strategic play that's happening right now, because this is so much bigger than just a few app integrations. You can see the strategic battle lines being drawn. Google and Microsoft, they're going vertical.
They're bundling their AIs into their own software suites like Workspace and Office 365. OpenAI is going horizontal. They're making a bet that they don't need to own all the apps, they just need to own the universal interface between you and every other service out there. It's the exact same playbook Apple used.
This number should ring a bell. It represents a similar moment of massive, massive technological change. A moment that literally created brand new industries out of thin air.
That's right. 2008 was the year Apple launched the App Store, creating a platform that completely redefined software. A lot of people believe we are watching that exact same kind of platform shift happen all over again, right now. And that presents a huge opportunity for developers and early adopters who can see where this is all going.
So, what's the crucial takeaway here? Where does all of this leave us right now, today?
Okay, let's be realistic. These integrations are still version 1.0. They are not perfect, but even in their current state, they offer a massive productivity advantage over the old way of doing things. The people who start learning this new conversational way of working now are going to be miles ahead of everyone else in just a couple of years.
And this really is the core question, isn't it? OpenAI is betting that the future of software isn't about clicking menus and pushing buttons, but about having a conversation. And if they're right, well, that changes everything about how we build and interact with technology.
So here's my challenge to you. Don't just watch this happen. Be a part of it. Pick 2 of the apps you use the most, connect them to ChatGPT, and just see what happens. Track how much time you save over the course of a week. I think you're going to be shocked by the results. The future of software is literally being written as we speak, and you have a front row seat.